Don't worry, Junie. Just try to relax. His hands were dripping with blood. And she mentioned hands. Not a singular, so... And his other hands is fine, so... Your Honor, as we saw earlier, the witness's left hand had suffered a serious injury. Why didn't we not bring Junie's testimony to this? He sustained the wound in a struggle with the victim, and his blood got on the pottery. Then Junie saw his blood-stained hands as they passed each other in the first floor hall. It's the only explanation that covers everything.
Objection.
Prints on the goddamn murder weapon. Again. There is but one way now to turn aside her blade. But do not cast the blame on me. Your grudge is with Cykes Dono, for it is she who forces me to expose your secret. Fine, whatever. Wow, how much dirt does he have on you? What the hell? The court will observe this odd-looking envelope. It was inside this that Marion Scuttlebutt's script was found. Miss Scuttlebutt's? But didn't the prosecution already claim that this envelope is the one that contained her script? Circumstances have changed. You see, Golden Boy had hidden this from us all. Let's see here. My word! Talk about the world's most painful paper cut. Paper cut? I don't think that was a paper cut. Indeed, you can clearly see that if this envelope is not opened correctly, a powerful spring-loaded blade will shoot forth, leaving a horrible gush upon the hand. A horrible gash upon the hand. What? What? That's... what? How? Okay. The only one who had been told of the court the only one who had been told of the correct way to open it was Constance Court. You really want to see my script that bad? Well, you better watch out. Read it without my permission, and you'll wish you hadn't. So, Miriam did that? Yikes, Miriam wasn't kidding when she said that. The blood on that blade is the witness's. Our genius here tried to sneak a peek at the wrong script and paid for his foolishness. Ouch! This guy's the worst genius I've ever seen. Is that gonna help us in any way possible? Don't worry, Athena. The wound isn't that deep. We've still got the wire. We've still got the wire theory. I mean, like, if we're trying, like the idea or our theory is that all of that blood came from the fact that he was struggling with Constance, but of course the prosecution's claims is that he actually got injured while trying to open the envelope containing Miriam's script, which, you know, it was booby-trapped with a goddamn with a goddamn shiv inside it. Yeah, I've got it. Since the blood by the window overlooked the maintenance area isn't the victim's, there's no longer any basis for denying the body was moved using the wire and banner. Therefore, the defense once again assert just that. You call yourself a lawyer? Huh. Don't you see the glaring contradiction in your thinking? Oh, what is he up to now? The court would like to remind the witness that his role is not to point out... Huh. And you? How can you adhere to such outdated beliefs? But whatever. Outdated beliefs? What do you mean, outdated beliefs? It seems you've forgotten the two statues that were that were outstage directly below the wire. Okay. Doesn't that prove that it actually hit them both? Because all of them got destroyed? All of them got broken? A body sent sliding down that wire would have crashed into them. Care to explain that away? As in, does he mean that would impact the body, like would leave bruises? I don't think so, because they're made from ceramics, not actual, you know, from like clay, not actual rock or like a high-grade ceramic. Why, I believe he's right. The statues and the wire are extremely close together. So the body would have collided with the statues? I mean, they've been dropped down. But they've been dropped down and got destroyed around the time of the mock trial. So someone needed to be there to do that, and he wasn't there because his alibi was him being in the mock trial. Bring us back again to... That would bring us back again to my main suspect, which wasn't there at the very least, right? He wasn't there during the mock trial, right? I think he was also there, but... Okay, that's actually kind of confusing. What if they did collide? Wait, that's it. Why is Miriam there? Speaking of those statues, we still don't know how they were broken. But if we assume the body crashed into them, yeah, that would give us a time frame to where the body was dropped. That would also explain that that loud sound we heard while we were in the waiting room. Oh, now that you mention it, you and Mr. Wright went out to the stage after you heard the sound. After you heard that sound, correct? Objection. Interesting. How very interesting. But may I ask just one question? Yeah, it's about the time to when that was dropped. When was it that you heard said sound? I don't know, something like her pout is, I don't know, makes me, you know, laugh a little bit. It's an interesting animation. It was a little after the mock trial had started. Mr. Wright and I were practically bored to tears. There's bored to tears there in the waiting room when oh, she's gonna realize that he wasn't there. Precisely. If that sound you heard did happen while the body was being moved, that would place it during the mock trial. Ugh. Which means the body wouldn't have been there before the mock trial started. You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body. That would make him a liar. Right? How can we prove that, though? Yeah, he knows that there's something... something going on there. He said he saw the body before the mock trial. If so... then my claim that the body was moved during the mock trial doesn't hold water. Stupid contradiction. It's going to get me and our case killed. The focus was on just 3 suspects because of the body was moved before the mock trial. That has been the major premise thus far. Your assertion, therefore, contradicts the very foundation of this case. Objection. Is he objecting? Both sides still lack incontrovertible evidence. Other than the fact that we have her fingerprints, you have Junie's fingerprints on the goddamn mortar weapon. So should we not also treat Golden Boy's testimony with some level of suspicion? Good point. Prosecutor Blackwell is on our side. I bet he has figured out the truth behind this case. Well, great. As long as he's not up to something else. If the statues really were broken when the body hit them, then his statement about seeing the body before the mock trial is a big fat lie. What did he also say in that testimony? Him seeing Juniper? Well, he actually did see Juniper. Not before the trial, though. Okay, Mr. O'Connor. Let's get to the bottom of this contradiction about when you saw the body. He's gonna give another testimony. Look me straight in the eyes and repeat your statement to me. Oh, that's a new look. Is he holding his collar? Like I said before the mock trial, the body was, you know. I shall only say this once, Golden Boy. You had best tell the truth, and do it now. That is, if your head wishes to enjoy the continued companionship of your body. Yikes! I mean, you can shoot him from afar with your goddamn arrow. Now, out with it! Did you truly witness the body? Or were you just lying about it? Well, which is it? You what? I never saw the body. Hmm. Hmm. Is this going to help us, though? I really don't know. All together? Hmm. Are you sure about that? Lie to this court again, and I'll charge you with perjury. There was no body on that stage. I've been lying about that this whole time. I'm sorry. Yes, we've exposed Yu's big lie for what it is. But why would he lie about this to begin with? Maybe he was forced to do that? He was forced to do that? Yeah, I'm gonna try and link him with Professor Means. You know, no pun intended, in any means possible. Because I still think that Professor Means is shady as shit. Order! The base premise that the body was moved before the mock trial has been overturned. I imagine this had an impact on both the defense and the prosecution's case. Well, first, I'd like to thank the prosecutor. This brings us one step closer to the truth. Now, at least, we know the body was moved using the wire and school banner. Indeed. That much I shall concede, Sykes Dono. The body was moved as you stated, and in the midst of the mock trial. So that means that the crime didn't follow the script. What if it did follow? What if it did follow Miriam's script, though? What if he actually thought that this was... What if he thought that this was Junie's script, and he was actually following Miriam's script? So both sides are satisfied then? If the body was moved before the mock trial, we have our 3 suspects. But if the move took place in the midst of the mock trial, it's an entirely different story. Right. All 3 suspects were in the mock trial. That gives them solid alibis.
Objection.
Uh-oh. Ha. How simplistic. Did you forget about the students in charge of the audio? Are they gonna bring the fact that she can actually maneuver out of there? We do have the proof that she was in, right? Because we have that video recording of the mock trial, right? Like, we don't actually have it physically, but we've seen it. Huh, how simplistic. Did you forget about the students in charge of the audio? Amidst the mock trial, she was the one soul who could leave and re-enter the lecture hall. I mean, she's not... I mean... Dude! The room is just... right here! There it is! And she cannot actually get outside of this, right? 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 Like, there's no other exits from there that she can actually go through without anyone seeing her. What's this? Who is this person in charge of the audio? Oh no. How could I forget? It was... Hey, what's the deal here? But the room is right there. Why would she be here, though? Why is Junie so large in this shot? Juniper was also in charge of the audio. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. When she wasn't in the trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music. Indeed. The one who could enter the art room amidst the mock trial to move the body was none other than the accused Juniper Woods, for she was in charge of the audio. No! Why, yes, I see. That does make perfect sense. This can't be happening. Instead of exposing his crime, Junie's in even deeper. No matter how you slice it, we're cooked. Huh. And here I thought Prosecutor Blackwell was on our side. At least on this issue. The Twisted Samurai strikes again. Twisted? It's more like dirty rotten. Huh. Your baldness. It is time to put an end to this farce. The prosecution has presented a quite convincing case. I mean, there are no exits there. Can we not prove that? Can we really not prove that? But the defense has one last chance to voice any remaining objections. Well, Miss Cykes? Apollo, what are we going to do? I've got nothing left. Nothing. Nada. Ninette. Nente. What's that, nint? Niet! Is that Russian? I don't know. I've been trying to think of something, but I'm drawing a big blank, too. That poor Junie. Unless we figure out something, she'll be... Objection. Objection. Well, I object to... I mean, we've seen that she was moving. But yeah, that actually proves that she wasn't... She didn't go to the audio room. She actually managed to exit outside. In the claim of actually, preparing and being in charge of the audio, so... Hold it! Who said that? Ah! O'Connor? Ha ha ha! Stop right there, criminal scum. All ears to me! It's time you heard about the rare genius of Hugh O'Connor. What the hell is he up to? What the? Listen and you will hear the secret behind my perfect crime. What the? Perfect? Crime? Is he trying to... Is he trying to take the blame from Junie? Wait, this is some serious déjà vu. Didn't we just go through something like this yesterday? Yes, we did. This had better not be another one of his enraging traps. The murder, the moving of the body, the cover-up, it all sprung from my brilliant mind. Well, go ahead, arrest me. The real killer is right before you. Not again. Order. Order, I say! Mr. O'Connor! You already confessed yesterday. Then Ariel today recanted your confession. As a few mouth breathers could comprehend my genius, the end justifies the means. Now bow down and kneel. Bow. Kneel before my great and maddening intellect. He is angry. Enough! The only thing maddening is the ignominy you bear for all to see. For it's impossible for you to have been the perpetrator behind this crime. Ah. There is no perfect crime. Only a perfect alibi. For you were at the mock trial. And it is silly that I must remind you of this, but you were a participant the entire time. There shall be no mercy if you persist in hindering this trial with your silly little acts. Oh. Hugh doesn't seem the least bit shaken by Blackwell's threats. Listen, Mr. Prosecutor, are you sure about that, Athena? Calling that a perfect alibi is beyond contempt. Your Honor, I'd like to take this opportunity to offer further testimony. Another testimony? What would he be saying? Is he gonna try and expose? Is he actually gonna try and expose? Means? I will now demonstrate the very moment of genius that transcended even perfection. Okay, I guess we're gonna get another testimony. This is becoming really ridiculous, viewers. Hugh's confession! You won't believe this, but I used a body double. Please don't tell me that's it. That wasn't the real me at the mock trial. That means I didn't almost lose. My body double almost did. I slipped out stealthily while my double took care of the trial. I had the run of the campus. In short, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent. I mean... how can we prove that that there wasn't any doubles there? And who is that double? And where is he now? I have a question I was hoping the defense and the prosecution might help answer. Is it just me? Or does the witness's testimony make no sense at all? No, it's not just you, Your Honor. All I got from listening to that was a headache. Yeah, that was just plain weird. Especially the whole thing about a body double. Maybe some sort of a hint here. A body double. Well, I'm relieved it's not just me. And the prosecution? Your baldness. Summon an ambulance this instant. The witness is stark raving mad. Yes, I think that would be for the best. He's gonna go to the cuckoo place. Now then, let's pretend that never happened and move on to my verdict. You people don't believe me? It's not a matter of not believing you. It's more along the lines of questioning your sanity. Yeah, the funny farm's just called. They want their genius back. Come on. Come on, George Costanza. Like, we were making... The jerk store called. They're running out of you. God damn it. Shut your pie holes. The intellect of a genius transcends even logic. How does that even make sense? Besides, don't you guys have that weird device for testimony like this?
Objection!
Yeah, being, liar or not? Widget's not a weird device, and I don't waste him on ridiculous testimonies. Oh, he's talking about Widget, huh? Kind of forgot that he even exists. Arrogant jerk. Easy there, Tiger. Think of it this way. We don't want a verdict to be passed just yet. So how about we give Widget a try? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Apollo's smart. That pout again. Well, this is against my better judgment, but I'd like to conduct a short therapy session. God damn. Probably would have gotten much more money if you actually do these sessions, for cash. Your better judgment? I'm a judge, and it's far beyond mine. Yet I find it hard to say no. Why not? Prosecutor Blackwell, I trust you have no objections? Prosecutor Blackwell? What the? What? What? Where's the bird? Oh, the bird's still there? The prosecutor said rubbish. We will be out on a stroll. Then left with Detective Fulbright. How does he get away with stuff like that? That's a new animation, I think. Then I'll interpret that as meaning as he has no explicit objections. All right, Miss Cykes, you may proceed with your therapy session. I've seen my share of crazy trials, but this one takes the cake. Really, Apollo? You're one to say something like that. We've seen something crazy, but... the question is, what can we find if we go through that therapy session that would actually help us? I really don't know. Alrighty. Is that like a... What was that? 100% Discord? What the... You won't believe this, but I used to body double. Very happy about that. That wasn't the real me at the mock trial. That means I didn't almost lose. My body double did. I slipped out stealthily while my double took care of the trial. I had the run off the campus. I like how he was standing like Would you call these cactus enemies in Final Fantasy? You guys know them, yeah. In short, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent. This is where we were gonna use a probe here? Oh, no. We're actually gonna use a probe. Gonna have to try and find that. It's here. Here's the contradiction, pretty much. Because, like, something that the game surprisingly doesn't mention a lot, that the weapon still has her fingerprints. I don't get it. His confession is overflowing with happiness. Maybe he enjoys thinking how us mouth breathers can't comprehend his genius? But this goes way beyond normal happiness. He seems to take an insane level of delight in his confession. Yeah, that's weird. Even a normal level of delight would be weird for a confession. Then again, he's not what I'd call normal. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Because, like, usually normal people, like, I'm gonna give an example. Usually people that behave normally, when they try to, you know, use the lie detector device that, you know, I don't know if they still using it, you know, in court and whatnot, because, you know, its reliability is actually a little bit skeptic. It definitely does work, but anyway, I'm digressing. So the lie detectors usually will flare up when someone's actually lies, but there are people that can lie and not feel nervous, like their heart rate doesn't increase, they don't feel nervous at all. And this is actually I'm not gonna say a normal trait. This is a common trait with narcissists. Narcissists usually they feel extremely comfortable lying to people, and that's a common trait with them. So sometimes even the lie detectors sometimes do not help them with that. Although it is weird how you can actually, you know, can say for certain that the person that you're talking to is actually a narcissist. But yeah, I guess that's that. I don't know if there's other type of people that actually behave the same, where a normal behavior usually like they would be happy, they'd feel actually extreme joy in doing something extremely abnormal, which I guess I can believe that. Actually, I can believe that. Like, you can actually wire people to feel joy of doing something horribly wrong, which is a crazy thing to think about, really. Hugh, why are you confessing? Who is this really for? Who is this really for? He doesn't feel like he's doing it for Junie? I feel like that's the key to his out-of-control emotion. I mean, I can easily point out the contradiction here, because he claims that he is the killer. I don't want to point to O'Connor, no. I don't want to point to O'Connor, though. I cannot point at the weapon? Is it consistent through the whole sentence? I think it kind of is. Why is the double having his hand, you know, wrapped up in bandages? Doesn't make sense. This is kind of stupid, actually. I am trying to convince us that he is the devil. At the run of the campus. In short, I'm the killer. I gotta be honest with you, viewers. I thought that the idea here is actually just point out that, you know, he was holding the weapon with his hand, even though, like, it doesn't make sense. The weapon used for murder. Her blood was found almost along with the Junie's fingerprints. That's what I thought that I'm gonna be it. Is this where I'm gonna have to point? I think this is where I need to point. Overflowing with happiness. He enjoys thinking how his see a normal happiness. He seems to take an insane level of delight in his confession. Is it gonna be as simple as actually he's doing this because he wants to protect? He's actually has feeling for Junie? Is that it?
Got it.
Mr. O'Connor, yesterday you said that you didn't really care about Miss Woods anymore. So, was that a lie too? Was that a lie too? I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore. What? Why? Yeah, well, Juniper reported my secret to Professor Court. His secret? Oh, the bribe. she wanted nothing to do with me because I had disappointed her. That's why I don't care about her anymore. I was never trying to protect her. My confession was always about one thing and one thing only: the truth.
Objection!
Mr. O'Connor, you feel great happiness in the fact that you might help set Miss Woods free. So much so that it overshadowed all of your other emotions. What are you? I can hear it clearly now, Mr. O'Connor. The discord you've been trying to suppress. People don't normally feel like you do when you confessed. So, he really was trying to protect Juniper? Yes, I'm sure of it. Hugh's feelings for her are the real deal. Only 90%? But that means his confession is... Finally figured out the obvious, have we? Oh, he came back. Oh, why, Prosecutor Blackwell, you're back? The confession was naught but lies, save for the part about being in the mock trial. You mean... but he wasn't. This is what he claims, so... Wait, are you telling me that there was a double? I don't think so. Can we all agree now that the killer is the one in charge of the audio? i.e. the accused? Gah. Why couldn't you have taken a longer stroll? No. You haven't unraveled the genius of my body double trick yet. You can't be serious. Do you really expect us to believe you had a body double? Yes, I do. But if you think I didn't, then prove it. Either we quit here and Juniper is found guilty, or we play along with Hugh's delusion. Let's go with the least worst choice. But first, let me update his testimony. So, what got updated here? So he's confused. Not confused anymore. No emotions. Now he's feeling sadness. Juniper's innocent. A body double. What a bunch of baloney. I know, but I can hear the noise. It means there's a contradictionary emotion somewhere. Contradictory emotion? Everything he says is one big contradiction, I guess. Right, and that's why I can hear his inner voice loud and clear. If we just think about how Hugh and his competitive nature, we should be able to figure out the root cause of his discord. Is it the lack of emotion here?